It's all genetics with most things, traits, looks, and as evident of the Shondell family, professions. Dr. Don Shondell retired from coaching after 34 seasons with the Ball State men's volleyball team, but his coaching lineage lives. Purdue's women's volleyball coach Dave Shondell is proof, but he's just one member of the Shondell Showcase.
Serve, receive will determine our success. John, why don't you go ahead and talk a little bit about their serving?
They aren't tipping it off. They're still serving. They're serving from the same position.
The most important things as a head coach is to have loyal assistant coaches. There's nothing that is really any more important.
For the last 9 seasons, Purdue head volleyball coach Dave Shondell has employed the same 2 assistants, making them the longest tenured staff in the Big Ten. One of those assistants has been on Dave's team for 41 years.
We're not trying to serve a libero, okay?
When you're coaching with your brother, there's a trust level there that probably isn't there with someone else besides your family, because you never ever want to see a family member struggle.
Blood is pretty thick. He may not approve of everything that I'm doing and may make some suggestions, but I know he's always got my back.
High hands, they're running the slide.
Dave and John have not always coached on the same sideline. In the late 1990s through the early 2000s, they matched wits on opposite sides in Indiana's high school division.
When we first started coaching, volleyball and all the sports were single class, kind of like in the movie Hoosiers. You know, the smaller school would have to play the larger school. About 1997, they went to a 4-class system for volleyball. John then, who was at Newcastle, and I became major rivals in the same class, in the same sectionals.
There's the Thanksgiving where we all got together, and in high school season it falls right around playoff time. John beat my dad, and there was actually a picture of John running off the court without shaking my dad's hand, hands held high on the counter at Thanksgiving. I feel like we left Thanksgiving a little earlier that time than we usually did.
This past September saw a new chapter in the Shondell sibling rivalry. The first collegiate match, where Dave and John would face off against their oldest brother, Steve Shondell, the head coach at Ball State.
Bringing Steve in a Division I game and now having this new rivalry, it's interesting because Steve had always dominated, well, everybody really, including my dad and John.
We want to make sure people recognize that we're still King Tut as far as the state of Indiana is concerned.
Good luck, man.
And a good pass left side, and it's off of Rabarchik for the kill. And that finishes off set number 1, and Ball State wins that one 25-23. Baker, spinner down the line. The Boilers cover that. Come back with Griffin. That was Tut. Point to the Boilers, 25-17. He ties it up. Boilers on the hill for the match. Match point. Goes cross court with it, and Baker overpass, redirected by Turner, and the Boilermakers come from behind to win 25-9 in set number 4.
Nice play, great. The air conditioning got you guys, lack of air conditioning there. That's a little bit. Play well down the stretch.